All right, so today we're going to learn how to use a wrench. Now wrenches come in all different types, sizes, metric, standard. So the easy way to read a wrench is every wrench is going to have the brand name. So this one's Duralast, and it's going to have the size. If it's metric, it's going to be whole numbers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's a 16. If it's real standard, it's going to be in fractions. So it's going to be a ½ inch, 9/16 or a 5/8. Now, right here we have this wrench, and it's a box end here and a box end here. So we have a double box end wrench. And then this is a 9/16 on this end, and then a ½ inch on this end. This end is a double closed end, and we have, again, a ½ inch on the left side and a 9/16 on the right side. Your most common wrench is going to be something similar to this. So this has a closed end on the left and then a box end on the right, and this is a ½ inch. So this bolt here is a 9/16 because we are able to fit it perfectly in there. There's no wiggle room. So it's not a ½ inch because it wouldn't fit. So we have 9/16 here, and then we have a nut right here. And this nut threads on the bolt perfectly, and you would think that it's a 9/16 because the head's 9/16, but it's not. This nut, even though it threads onto a standard size bolt, is actually a metric, and this is a 16. So you won't find that on modern cars unless somebody's worked on it. You can find that on project cars, so things that people have worked on. So I'm going to show you kind of why we would use the closed end versus the box end. All right, so here we have our 9/16 standard wrench. We have the closed end on this side, the box end on this side. Remember, 9/16, so that's going to be American standard. So when you want to use this, is you would use this box end doing stuff like this brake booster here. We have this brake lines on each side, so we can't get our closed end around here, obviously. So we'd have to use the box end, which is open, so we can get on here and we would crack that open. Or if we were putting it on, we might be able to get the closed end on, but then you're going to figure out real quick that you can't get the closed end off because then your wrench is just going to be hanging right here. So you want to use your box end on items like that where you're not going to be able to get your tool back. Now the closed end, it works great right back here on this bolt. So this bolt here is holding up our pedal assembly on the other side. So if we were working on the pedals or something like that, we would want to loosen this bolt. Now we can get in here with a box end, but the closed end is actually flared. So that lets us get in here. We can get that closed end on there so we have a better grip. So if we're dealing with a rusted out bolt, we have less of a chance of us stripping that bolt out because the rust is not going to be as strong of a bolt. But this gives us a full contact surface versus this. We have 2 points of contact. Now we have the entire surface area is contacted. So that lets us loosen it a lot easier because of that flare out and being closed. We have more space to work with. We're not stuck against the firewall here, or as opposed to here, where we can get it done, but using the closed end would be a lot better in that situation.